Hi everyone, my name is Barbara. I'm the owner and founder of Spanish for Kiddos, and today I want to show you a few quick activities that you can do with the free Spanish sight words for second grade. These are a little bit more elaborate. As you can see, the list gets a little bit longer and longer as the grades go up. So one of the things you can do is, of course, there's a set in there that you can cut these out, and I'll show you how you can use these in a different way. And one of the things you can do is, of course, cut them out and use them as flashcards, and that's a great thing to do. This one as well, you can use these as anchor charts or as just a good review, maybe perhaps in a packet or maybe in a folder if you are doing that as well. And then there's this set here, and I already have it cut out, but there's several sheets here. And these are sight words that are often used in children's literature, except that you don't officially are not part of a sight words list. So to get started with that list, one of the things you want to do is, of course, I have these a little mixed up there, but what you can do is cut them up and, of course, use them as a memory game. And you can put them upside down like this, turn them over, and then you can mix and match these as perhaps you're doing them as you go along there. You can do it in English or Spanish or the other way around. The other way you can do these is, I already have these cut out like this, and what you can do is fold them in the following way here. Once you fold them, here's a few more examples here that I have. Once you fold them, you can either have the English and the Spanish version on there, and then what you can do is you can go around like a little scavenger hunt, and you can go around your classroom or around the house and find out things that are, what are some things that are green, what are some things that are verde, and then you can just leave them like this, like little cards. And if you can see, this one could be green, for instance, in that case. Or what are some things, can you find 5 things? Cinco. Can you find cinco? And you can say, well, can I find 5 different things around the house and what those are? And you can count them, of course, as well. And you can have, there's several other ones as well, of course. They are more relevant than, of course, than some of the other ones that are actions, such as this one here. So those are a little bit different. The other ones, of course, are these where you can either have them color, you can color them different ways if you want to, and then you can point out where is the door, puerta, at the house. Where is a chair in the room? Is there a chair, a silla, in the room? And so on, of course. You can do that as well. So the other ones that you can do is, as you can see, you can cut them out, and I have an example here. And what you can do is, if you have multiple children in a classroom or in a homeschool setting, is to paste these onto these popsicle sticks. They come like this. And I mentioned before, if you see my previous videos, they come in different colors that you can also use if you wanted to. And you can paste them on one side, the picture, and on the other side is the word, the label. So you can have children mix and match. For instance, perhaps maybe a couple a group of kids could have the label, and the other group could have the picture, and then they could find each other. Maybe give them like a few minutes to see if you can find the apple. Where is the manzana? And then you can have that. Now, to encourage them to look for that, I would have a separate sheet with the sheet here like this, like an anchor chart, or maybe post it through a projector, however you wanted it to have it seen so that everybody can see it in the classroom or in the homeschool group. Or maybe just perhaps write it on, if you have a whiteboard, write it on the whiteboard a few of the words that you're going to practice, and then you can flip back and forth, back and forth. Here's some other ones as well. This could also come in handy if you are reading, for instance, maybe a passage or a text. What comes before the story, or what happens before this event? Antes, before, antes. Another way you can do that is, I did it with this one right here, is you can cut it, paste it here, you can cut it, paste it, and then you can paste it on the other side, and you can have them, okay, where is it in around the room that I can have a paper, papel, paper, papel. So a way to do that is, and I guess I can do one here real quick, is for instance, you're going to cut, and I'm going to cut the door here. And again, this doesn't have to be super neat. If you wanted it to, you can use a corner cutter that you can cut these corners, or you can just leave it like that. And again, you can cut this through here like this. And then you can use glue, a little bit of glue here, to paste it on one side. Like this right here, and it doesn't have to be a whole lot. You can paste the picture first. Now you can also paste it here if you want it to opposite, so that you can have it this way, or you can paste it on the back as a little scavenger hunt, or as a matching between children to play a fun game of matching. You can do that as well, and then you can print several of those to see which ones they can find in English or in Spanish, back and forth, back and forth. And you can do that as well for all the other words if you wanted to. Here's a few ones as well. If you wanted to save some more of these, you can actually put maybe a different word here, or a related word, or even an opposite word. If you were to do, for instance, off, and then you can do on, and you can find maybe opposites on either side. I hope that you like this activity. I think it's a fun activity to practice different sight words, different things that you can do with sight words. They don't just have to be about flashcards or memorization. Everything that is in context, I think, is great for the kiddos to start learning those. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed these activities. If you have any feedback, I'd love to hear from you. Make sure to subscribe. I'd love to have you part of the community and join us. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye-bye.